Welcome back to our channel, where we share updates and untold stories about Catherine, Princess of Wales, and her royal family. Today, we bring you some news. Camilla kicked out of the palace due to Princess Anne made a shocked revelation. According to an insider source, King Charles and Princess Anne's bold decision in response to Camilla's comments about Prince George has profoundly unsettled her and significantly increased the tension within the royal family. Did the royal family hierarchy expel Queen Camilla? The discussion centers around Princess Anne's surprising revelation and the resulting implications for the royal family. The British royal family, with its lengthy history, wealth of customs, and involvement in numerous controversial situations, has long been a source of curiosity for the general public. However, recent allegations of increasing tensions between Queen Camilla and other high-ranking royals have plunged the monarchy into yet another crisis. The monarchy is to blame for this crisis. Many with knowledge of the situation have suggested that Queen Camilla's position in Buckingham Palace could potentially be in peril after a string of provocative statements, a developing conflict over customs, and a surprising admission from Princess Anne. These stories, if they are correct, offer a picture of a monarchy that is straining to strike a balance between honoring tradition, maintaining personal connections, and performing public duties. Concerning Camilla's grandchildren, she has made several controversial remarks. According to reports, Queen Camilla's words at a recent function ignited the current crisis in the royal family. Prince George, the eldest son of Prince William and Princess Catherine, holds the second position in line for the throne, and Camilla expressed her desire for her granddaughter to marry Prince George in the future. It is possible that the phrase was meant to be a humorous remark. Nonetheless, it has been claimed that senior royals, including King Charles and Princess Anne, have expressed astonishment and indignation in response to the remarks. Individuals with knowledge of the royal family have reported that Princess Anne considered Camilla's remarks not only improper, but also an overstep of bounds. These words gave the impression that Anne, who has always been profoundly loyal to the customs and ordinances of the monarchy, was making an effort to bring Camilla's family closer to the core of royal authority. Camilla has made comments about her grandchildren's future roles before, and it appears that these repeated comments exacerbated family tensions. Queen Camilla's absence from several high-profile events in recent weeks has raised concerns. Buckingham Palace officially attributed her departure to health issues, but those with knowledge of the situation speculate that it could be a part of a larger plan to remove her from public view, given the growing tensions within the royal family. It is noteworthy that Camilla did not attend important engagements, such as the ceremony at the Field of Remembrance and a reception for athletes competing in the British Olympic and Paralympic Games. Anne's allegations prompted some royal family followers to believe that Camilla's absences signal a potential reshuffling within the monarchy. This article delves further into the developing drama, examining the purported dispute between Queen Camilla and Princess Anne, the role that Princess Catherine plays, and the ways in which these events have the potential to influence the future of the royal family via their impact. Princess Anne protested that she did not attend the state banquet. Princess Anne's decision to skip a recent state dinner, a significant departure for a royal known for her conscientious public responsibilities, is believed to have contributed to the escalation of tensions. According to the sources, Anne's absence was a quiet protest against changes in the usual standards for picking tiaras for the ceremony. Reports suggest that Camilla exerted a significant influence on the decision to alter these protocols. Because Anne had spent her whole life protecting the traditions of the monarchy, the breach in tradition was a signal for her that a wider erosion of those values was taking place. Camilla's switch from the title of Queen Consort to simply Queen in public allusions seems to have been the moment when Anne's irritation with Camilla reached its zenith. Anne's displeasure with Camilla had been mounting for some time. According to reports, Anne saw the shift as a power play and a covert message to working royals about Camilla's heightened status, despite the fact that the alteration may seem to be minor. As a staunch defender of the monarchy's integrity, Anne perceived this change as another sign that Camilla's approach to her role within the royal family defied the generation's old traditions. Anne's disturbing revelation marked a pivotal moment. Princess Anne allegedly made a disturbing revelation about Camilla's behavior and influence within the royal family. This was the most significant event that took place. Although the specifics of this disclosure are still unknown, many with knowledge of the situation have suggested that it was based on worries over Camilla's position of authority over King Charles and her management of royal obligations. Anne, known for her direct approach, reportedly requested other senior royals to reassess Camilla's role in the monarchy's establishment. Princess Catherine, who has had her own relatively minor disagreements with Camilla, found Anne's confession poignant. Following an occasion in which Catherine seemed to forego a proper curtsy to the Queen Consort, the relationship between Catherine and Camilla came under examination. Others regarded the motion as a purposeful act of defiance, expressing Catherine's disdain of Camilla's enhanced status. While some people dismissed the gesture as a simple oversight, others took it as a deliberate act of defiance. There has been a persistent record of tension and resentment over time. Without taking into account the history of tension that exists between Anne and Camilla, it is impossible to comprehend the present struggle between the two of them. Reportedly dating back decades, Anne's apprehensions over Camilla derive from Camilla's involvement in King Charles' extramarital affair during the time when he was married to Princess Diana. Camilla's elevation to the post of queen signifies a departure from the ideals and integrity that marked the reign of their late mother, Queen Elizabeth, according to Anne, who holds the legacy of their late mother, Queen Elizabeth, in high respect. Despite this, Anne's disdain extends beyond a simple feeling of personal bitterness. Her profound attachment to the traditions of the monarchy, as well as her duty as a guardian of its ideals, has caused her to be especially apprehensive of Camilla's influence. During the coronation of King Charles, Anne allegedly challenged Camilla over her approach to royal responsibilities and the message that her heightened position gave to the public. This dynamic reached a point of climax during the coronation. Anne perceived Camilla's contemporary and sometimes careless attitude toward her obligations as a danger to the integrity of the monarchy. The declining role of Camilla, is it concerning her health or her strategy? In the weeks that have passed since Anne's announcement, Queen Camilla has been conspicuously missing from a number of high-profile royal events. However, some royal observers feel that her absence is part of a larger plot to separate her from the limelight in the midst of mounting tensions. Buckingham Palace has said that her departure was due to a chest ailment. However, some royal watchers remain skeptical. Among the recent events that Camilla has decided not to attend are the Field of Remembrance service and a reception for athletes competing in the British Olympic and Paralympic Games. These absences may stem from Camilla's ongoing battle with Anne and other senior royals, fueling suspicions that her position in the monarchy is secretly under threat. There has been a range of responses from the general population to these developments. The contemporary attitude that Camilla takes to the monarchy, according to many who support her, is essential to the monarchy's continued existence in the 21st century. As a result of her efforts to humanize the royal family, they consider her to be a character who is approachable and grounded in reality. Traditionalists, on the other hand, view Princess Anne as a defender of the monarchy's historical ideals and commend her for resisting what they perceive as Camilla's excessive authority. Some view Anne's actions as a necessary intervention to safeguard the monarchy's integrity. Her unshakable devotion to duty and her reputation as one of the royals who works the hardest have gained her broad respect. It is also the case that her acts have garnered her widespread respect. Royal specialists have also provided their perspectives on the matter, with some of them reading the debate as a larger fight inside the monarchy to strike a balance between modernity and tradition. Some people see it as a personal conflict between two ladies who have strong wills and different ideas about what the future holds for the royal family. Confirmation of the rumoured expulsion of Queen Camilla from Buckingham Palace would be a significant event for the monarchy. In light of this, doubts arise about the institution's ability to negotiate internal disagreements while preserving its public image. The scenario presents King Charles with a challenging task of reconciling the divergent viewpoints within his family, all while maintaining the monarchy's image as a symbol of stability and continuity. In the case of Princess Anne, the purpose is still very apparent. In her role as one of the most persistent advocates of the monarchy, she considers it her responsibility to safeguard the principles that underpin the institution at whatever cost. The measures that she has taken recently give the impression that she is prepared to face even the most contentious members of the family in order to accomplish her objective. Following Anne's confession and the upheaval it caused, the royal family is facing an uncertain future. King Charles must decide how to handle the fight between two of his most important women. At this point in time, the stakes could not possibly be greater for a king whose reign is still in its early stages. The family relationships have already shifted as a result of Anne's admission, necessitating a re-evaluation of Camilla's role and influence. We can only speculate whether this will lead to Camilla assuming a more permanent role or a more extensive restructuring of the monarchy. The drama unfolding beyond the golden doors of Buckingham Palace offers the general public a unique opportunity to gain insight into the complexity of royal life. Despite the monarchy's appearance of unity and stability, the reality is far more complex. As this story progresses, it shows that even the most esteemed organizations can struggle and change. Ultimately, Anne's admission and Camilla's reaction mark a significant turning point in the history of the British royal family. The manner in which the family handles the problems that lie ahead will determine whether or not this moment supports the monarchy or reveals its flaws. One thing is certain, watchers from all around the globe will be there. Thank you for watching the video. Please let us know your thoughts, and goodbye for the time being.